We're almost done, chat. I had a productive lunchtime. I made lunch. I shopped for groceries for the week. I put in a load of laundry. Got pretty much everything I really wanted to do done. Oh, wait. We're supposed to be on starting soon, not stream ended? Silly. Hey, Anzi. Hello, hello. Yes, it's been so long since I've streamed last. A whole, like, 110 minutes. It's a whole lot of seconds if you break it down. Like 6,000 or something. That went into some exciting music. Oh, great. Cool. My owlbear cub? Dope. Alright. We're not doing that. Not yet. Hmm. Rude? Hello? Dashed and run away. him alone. Poor Allison got ensnared. Oh, wait, does he have... Oh, he doesn't have... Like... Oh, I wish I could... I have his armor and stuff. I wish I could put it on him. Okay. Okay, you have chain lightning. Can you fly? You can. Of course you can. Nope. He's just like, I suppose. Lae'zel, you have a 75% chance to hit him. No. I'm not dealing with that shit. Hunger of Hadar, get out of my face. Trying to hit my dog. Damn. Ow. Jeez. I mean, honestly... Okay. Minsk? Sometimes you make me wonder why I brought you along. Yep, I'm getting more things into combat because I didn't have enough things to kill. Mostly I was kind of just hoping that there would be... a way to... Oh, what the hell is that? What the heck? There's a beholder here. Gale? What? How did you... Huh? Well, I guess you're just back here now. Oh my god. Help me. Oh. Well. I don't know why I thought he just had infinite chain lightnings. But I suppose that was my fault. Is there like a lever or something I can do to get this gate open? Because Gale's kind of just fucked otherwise. Oh, not this shit again. We really don't need more things on the field. Hello. Yeah, I just took down a beholder all by myself. Yeah, it seems like Gale is just fucked. Because I don't have, like... Do I have a scroll of Dimension Door I could give him? I feel like I do. Where am I? Yeah, let's give that to Gale. get him back into the fight. Since I foolishly... Okay, choose target to teleport. You. And... Okay, I can... Wow, that is... Target is blocked. Okay, I can get you here. Hello! I'm back, guys! I can be useful. Oh, come on. One of you can... I guess not. I wasted a natural 20 to convince them to come along. You guys are useless. Oh wait, no. I wanted to... You're not dead? I'm sorry, I just assumed that you would be dead. I don't know what that is. It was gross and I wanted it gone.
Become absolute.
Why are you just dashing away from me? I was about to say, who said you could leave? Oh. No, sir, you are surrounded. You are not allowed to leave. No, I thought they're mostly immune. Do I have chain lightning? I do. Nice. Good job, Gale. Nice. You did it. Let's see. Yeah. You're gonna have to spend your whole turn dashing. The Emperor actually isn't that good. Night. Oh my god, I have to fly all the way around because this dude is in my way. There we go. That guy can finally leave her alone. Ooh. There's this guy. Okay, just miss every shot that you took. For Will, it's you miss every shot you do take. Where are you going? Like, what's the plan? Oh, not hasted, sadly. I thought I was. Don't worry, honey, I'm coming to save you. They don't want to fight each other. They're lovers and they know that he's dominated. And he just can't, Fry can't give himself to hit Googe. No, oh no, it's fine, he missed. He pulled back just enough. Oh my god. Yeah, good job, Eber. Look at you. Finally. Jesus. Oh, we're out of short rest already? Really? Well, where the heck do we go? Where are we hecking going? Ew.
Let's get closer though, up through the rooms.
Oh god, what is that? Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit! Nautiloids can do that!
I don't know what is happening, but... Oh, come on. Don't tell me I'm not strong enough to get through this door. Bullshit. Thank you, Will. Puppy! I don't know what these circles are on the ground, but I don't want you to be in them, so run!
No better moment. Taking position. Hmm.
Can you just stop? No, I don't think we will. Actually, oh god. Don't hurt the Emperor. Well, Jesus. Well, that's a lot worse than I thought, so... Okay, so let's dash. Oh, there's some over here. Well, here, how about this? You mean target is blocked? Why do you do this to me every time, video game? Dash and get up here. No, not Halson! Fuck's sake. Gross. Well, that's awkward. Trust me, I'm trying. Okay. so annoying. No, not housing. No. What the fuck? Game. Am I even supposed to be going this way? Like... Okay, so I need to get up here. From here. And... Okay, so I have to get up here. Got it. I'm sorry? Just got thrown into the ether? About to say that puppy better have a couple more bit of movement speed there. I missed. Alright. We'll go here and we will do a... I want to heal the Emperor. Doing our best. Oh, that was stupid. Because now she doesn't have a fucking action to get up there. Or bonus action, because you can't jump with your action for some reason. don't want to be too close to the edge because I don't want to get flung off like an idiot. You mean my path is interrupted? Just fucking jump, dude. Genuinely didn't notice they were here. No. Hey, Kevin, how are you today? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Of course, I just hit the fucking... Alright. Because of that, I'm doing this. Just because Lae'zel and I are angry. Okay, let's...
Take you.
Oh, only 20? Brutal. I think actually she needs to stay here because of that.
Bubbles for Boo.
Oh, I might have just overshot. Yeah, I did. Whoops. Supposed to go here.
persistent. You have function. Leave them. Join us. Witness perfection. Witness the grand design.
Take it off, Halson. You love me, remember? Let's go. Alright, I want to heal a little bit. So let's prayer of healing.
Fiat voluntas Dei. Fiat voluntas Dei. Fiat voluntas Dei.
Alright. Let's go. Am I ready to face the Nether Brain? As ready as I'm ever gonna be.
A thought occurs to you as you gaze at the monstrosity above. Gale's orb remains an option, one that could put an end to the Absolute once and for all.
You're plotting something, aren't you? Come on then, out with it. I'd rather know before we take on that cerebral monstrosity.
Absolutely not. I am not going to sacrifice Gale. We love him. It's nothing. Just gathering myself. Let's proceed. Oh god. Hip. Okay, at least my team is also here to flail with me.
There it is. The crown. The very thing that has been amplifying the Netherbrain's power. And the very place that we will be able to dominate it. That's where we should use the Netherstones.
Gross.
What in the hells are those?
There you are. The false daughter of darkness. Shunned by her goddess. The hatchling who rejected her queen. The wizard who defied a goddess. The hamster that voyaged through wild space. Nature's servant. Guardian of groves. The fury of a vermin. The pride of Baldur's Gate. You are spectacular specimens. And you will make spectacular thralls.
And you needed a dragon?
Crown Bull! The spell will be cast. Bend to your unbreakable will.
Alright. an invalid target? Oh, okay, so it is like a... Okay. I'm sorry? Can't just sprout tentacles that randomly then off attack me? That's cheating. Oh. Come on. Jump, boy. Jump, boy. Yeah. You counterspelled a firebolt? Really? Why? Oh my god. I'm gonna put a cloud kill over here. Oh shit, I didn't realize haste was still up, to be honest. It never lasts that long.
Take you.
I'm not trying for it to be an ally. Come on, his foot's in there. Let me get it. Damn. What was your plan? What? You did it on my dog? That's just so rude. Oh my god, I'm gonna counterspell just so I don't have to deal with the fucking shit anymore. What? Oh my... I went around it! Jesus. I want to make sure I do not hit the owlbear. Okay, why are you walking over there? Are you insane? Well, I hope you don't get fucked, Gale, because...
Take you.
Why did the dragon take no damage? Explain. Oh, why? I feel like we need to deal with the dragon. Leave my bear alone! You fucking bully! You just tried to disintegrate me.
Get to the rain and cast the spell to compel it to submit. I'll cover you.
Oh, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Hello. Now is really not the time to be missing 85% chances.
Take your
What? What do you mean? Huh? Like, what? What do you mean? I feel like it's one attack? What a shit owlbear. Oh, I thought that happened to me, and I was like, what? Nice. I mean, I know you can fly, but... See you later! Yeah, I might have to restart this because I didn't realize what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to be getting the Emperor to the thing, but... And I kind of put a really bad fire thingy at the, Stop hitting Liesel, you asshole. Oh, no. That's so tragic. Poor owlbear. Good job, you guys killed a tentacle. Proud of you. My dude, you can fly, like... Also, hello Pedro, how are you today? What? Huh? I feel like I've been in this fight my entire life. Yeah, we just need one more turn and he's there. I can't. Hold on, but I can give them to me. Row. Oh my god, my inventory. Hold on, hold on. I need to find my superior healing potions. Hold on just 1 second. They're in my purse somewhere. Just give me 1 second.
That should work.
Wow. That healing was a fucking abysmal. Here's Space Boyfriend. Oh, sorry, didn't realize you were there. But honestly, it's worth it. Kill that guy. You're fine. Nice. You guys are beating the shit out of that dragon. Oh my god, I totally forgot about the airstrikes. Okay. Why did you have to remind me?
We must protect our fishy friend's buttocks until this spell is done.
Who's a fish? Nice. Okay, bro. Potion. Do I have any of the, like, real big ones left? Throw a diamond at him. Marry me! I don't think so. Ooh. What do you mean? Wait. Hold on. Target is too close? I missed! Alson! 75%. Go fuck myself, I guess. Halcyon. I could have healing worded him, but I didn't. Okay, what can I do? 2%. Okay. I mean, it was a 2% either way, I guess, so... Okay. Halson. What? Why? Why is it so low? Okay. I knew that you would protect our boyfriend. What the heck? Also, I forgot to move. What did you hit for? Also, they just were like, yeah, who cares about the dragon, I guess. I guess you just don't get an action, sorry. We did it?
It's weakened. This is our chance.
My god, it's not over.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together.
Okay.
Absolute freedom!
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Are you serious? What? Oh my god, you ask too much of me. Oh god. What is happening? I don't know if I can. I don't think I have the... I don't think I can do 300 damage that quickly. Oh my god. Seizure warning. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't know what's happening. It keeps going back to... It doesn't know what scene to go into. Couldn't have put some portals over this way? Fucking finally! This stupid dragon is dead.
Take you. This is it. Its will is weakening.
I better not fall prone. I fell prone. Well, that's at least one turn I'm not getting. Oh, for sake. Oh, Karlach's here. That's... You basically have to waste turns trying to do this, because... Okay. Okay. What do I have? There's no chance. Oh my god, and it does so much damage? There's no way. Oh, what the fuck do I do? YOLO. No! Never! I would literally rather redo the whole fight. Which I probably should do. Because I didn't realize that we didn't have to kill these people. Oh. Yeah, I think I do this again. But, I mean, there's a chance that we still finish this. But I'm pretty sure I just have to do this again and just have everybody rush to get to the Elder Brain together. Because I didn't realize that was what we had to do, obviously. Oh, of course they fucking stun her. Just go fuck myself, I guess. Oh. Well. We're dead, I guess? What was I supposed to do about that? Yeah, basically. No, I think it was the Orb of Negation that did that. It just, like, insta-killed them. Because they were marked for negation or whatever. Okay.
Got to move.
I'm basically just doing this to see as much of the fight as possible, but I'm definitely gonna have to restart it, I think. Yeah. Jahira got insta-killed. So, is there anybody left inside right at this moment? Like, do you have to stagger? No, you can't. That would be stupid.
Its will is weakening.
Oh. Oh, platforms actually are disappearing. Well, how are you supposed to know which ones fall then? Okay, so that one's obvious. Okay. Nope, of course she falls prone too. Yeah, I didn't see it happen, so I think it's the like red like outline on the platform, but because it was going in and out so much, I couldn't see anything anyway. Okay, well.
We have the upper hand. Time to end this.
Just throwing everybody at this thing. Yeah, it is very annoying as well. Like I said, I don't think it's... They kind of intend for most of you to be inside, I think. They don't expect you to be an idiot like me. And... Well, they can't get in this turn, so it doesn't matter. Wow, so... Yeah, just... Get fucked, I guess, idiot. You can't even move. Because, oh, it might have been because of the prone, but like, yeah. God, that is such a fucking... Wait, why am I outside? Well, I mean, I guess I could. Nothing happened. Nothing occurred. Was there something that was supposed to happen? Couldn't even sacrifice Gale if I wanted to. Oh.
Now is the chance. Its will is weakening. Eliminate the nether brain.
Obey!
No. She... Wow. She doesn't even look like a normal mind flayer.
Join me. Throw!
Game over. Alright. Now we try again, but we do it correctly this time? Yeah, but I think it's one of those things where you're supposed to fuck it up the first time that you do it because you don't know what you're supposed to do. But now I know what we're supposed to do. So hopefully that means that...
Take you.
You're plotting something, aren't you?
There it is. The very thing that...
The fourth. You and you.
Crown move! The spell will be cast. It will bend to your unbreakable will.
Alright, so I think really it's just fuck everything. And we just all try to get to the nether brain as quickly as possible. And try not to die to the dragon.
Count on me.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna summon them once I get inside. I summoned them all outside and they like killed the dragon and shit, which was great, but you know, obviously not helpful because the dragon's not actually the problem. What do you mean it can't reach a okay, fine. Doesn't really matter anyway.
One can't always be a gentleman.
I think it's actually beneficial to haste. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate everything. Right, fine. We'll haste him next turn, maybe. You're actually closer. To here, so you should go. Alright, video game, whatever.
Make way.
Well, at least she can go real far. Fine, I don't need to see. No. We're not dealing with hypnotic pattern. Not on my watch. Stupid mind players. Why am I not a me anymore? That sucks so much. Like, losing that sucks. What just happened? Oh, okay. He didn't do what I thought he did. I thought he counterspelled. No, not throw.
A little help, please. Take you.
Would you give me an indication as to why I can't go here? Or, oh, okay, I understand. Sure, keep the misty stuff, I don't care. Cool. First she's stunned and then she's goaded. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, but who is the target? Mhm. Let's stop that, because I don't know. He's got haste on him, and if he gets lethargic, I don't really know what happens.
We must protect our fishy friend's buttocks until this spell is done.
I don't want to gather on him.
Incoming.
Push him off the edge. I mean, they're just gonna go down there. They're not gonna go anywhere. I pushed one of them off last round, which was pretty funny. Yeah, I think it's actually safer for him to be in the darkness because I can't see him. But I don't know if that's actually true. Why are you missing so much? Girl? No, she needs to dash, so...
Take your
It's weakened. This is our chance. This is it. Its will is weakening.
I wish I knew what was happening, but I don't. Oh my god, another fucking hypnotic pattern. Actually kill me. And she's goaded again! Jesus Christ, that's so annoying. Like, I might never get Lazella in this fight. I would love to see what's happening, but I can't, because it keeps switching back to here. Yeah, well, my patience isn't. Uh-huh. Okay. Please. Okay. Jesus. Him not getting an action really sucks.
Its will is weakening. The nether brain's ours.
Okay. Okay, we cannot call allies in here. That sucks. So we might as well dash and get down here. She's immune to prone, so... I think those ones are done in terms of, like, can't be standing on those. No, why am I over here? Like, just please hit the thing. Okay. I want to not... Of course, now these things are so...
Farewell to the Netherbrain.
Cool. Just never got Lae'zel in this fight at all. Okay, Will's not gonna be able to get in this fight either, because I keep failing stupid ensnare arrow checks. Cool. I think we should be okay though, based on what we have inside. Yeah, well, I don't have anybody that's up out here, so... So, I never got it back to the Emperor's turn. So I couldn't move him. Like, it never went back to his turn. That's so dumb. Like, why did the Orb of Negation go before the Emperor? I don't understand. Like, I never got it to be his turn again, so I literally couldn't save him. And I don't know if I care to redo this fight and revive him.
rescued at
Okay, he's
last.
fine.
It begs for its life.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute!
It pleads because it knows I am its master. I will finish this.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
Okay. I mean, I'll still probably be streaming a little bit, so yeah, just whenever you're ready to come back. Go ahead. Command the brain to destroy all the tadpoles, then itself.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn illithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Some asshole's gonna have to rebuild that poor tower. Oh, it clipped through the Nautilus instead of slamming into it. It perceived me! Those poor sailors. Oh, it exploded in fireworks. How conveniently pretty. And then there were seagulls. Get him, girl. They were probably trying to escape. That almost looks like Baldur.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
I mean, what did we sacrifice?
The loss of a mind is a terrible thing, but this time, I think I'll make an exception.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
Boo did not doubt us for a moment. Not during any of our many failures.
And the tadpoles have fallen silent, I take it? Good. A mind flare wouldn't make for much of a heroic statue. Ah. Well, perhaps I speak with too much haste.
It makes little difference to me. I did what I had to secure my freedom. And in spite of your resistance to evolution, you have proved a good ally.
We could not have done it without your help.
I'm glad you think so. I did my best.
Skvar, you may have succeeded, but I have failed. Gith's son is dead, and Vlaakith has abandoned me. I will be hunted by her Inquisition to the ends of the world. I must leave. I have nothing more to gain by being here.
You have me. Please stay. Go fuck myself with this 30 DC. You think I won't reload over and over? Video game? I will. I've got 2 hours left of this stream to do nothing. I will reload. I love Lae'zel. Now that I've gotten to know her, she's great. And we can totally free her people together.
Skvar, you may have succeeded. I must leave. I have nothing more to gain by being here.
You don't think I will? It only should take on average 10 reloads, and I've got time.
Skvar, you may have succeeded. I must leave. I have nothing more to gain by being here.
You don't have a choice. There's no choices here. The 30 DCs, man. It makes me wish I had rolled like a bard or something.
I must leave. I have nothing more to gain by
so I might actually have a chance at beating these ridiculous DCs that they put. Like, it doesn't matter that Lae'zel has, like, ridiculous approval of me. Doesn't lower the DC at all.
I must leave. I have nothing more to gain by being here.
Thank you.
You, my ally, my peer.
It will be a restless life while the false queen reigns over my people. But a life nonetheless, and a free one.
Yes, I will stay. My destiny is for neither Vlaakith nor Orpheus to decree. It is mine. We fought well together. I will gladly fight with you again. If not the astral seas, then here, and wherever else we go.
Yay!
See how the dragons flee you, Boo? Now they know you stand as this plane's protector.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. The power of Karsus would be in my hands. But what then? What would I do with it once I have it?
I mean, we can't just leave it because some stupid asshole will show up and be like, oh yeah, it's this crown, and then we're gonna have to kill them, and I really don't want to bother with that, so... Such power was not meant for mortals. Retrieve the crown and give it to Mystra, as she asked.
Sage and timely counsel as always. And I intend to heed it.
Bad
Wise man
wizard.
learns from his mistakes and strives not to repeat them. I shall bring the crown to Mystra. She'll cure me of my affliction. And I'll finally be free.
Better yet, you'll be her chosen again.
And a more deserving one this time around. If this adventure has taught me anything, is that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. Besides, growing quite fond of this merry band of ours, but I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I'm sure Mystra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way, with a drink in our hands and reckless abandon in our hearts.
I love you, Gale. Let's get out of this God's forsaken city. I hear Am is lovely this time of year.
I assume you will not be surprised to learn I long to escape the city. I miss silence, greenery.
Then this is where we part ways. I have business to attend to here, and a life to rebuild. I will miss you too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell if the mind flayer is being sincere, though perhaps no harder than it ever was.
Oh, he's gonna miss me. No.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right.
Don't do this to me.
And so are you.
No.
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do?
You were spectacular in every way.
So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. That's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw
No! Stop! My love! We can save her! We can take her to Avernus! We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
I thought he was calling Karlach his love. But then I realized he meant me. The three of us making such a good couple. Man, I really don't want her to die. The two of them would be so cute in Avernus together. But I don't, like, she said so many times she doesn't want to die, and we shouldn't, like, you shouldn't force that on someone just because you're not ready to let them go. She doesn't want to go to Avernus. It makes me sad. No, well, Karlach's made her choice time and again. She's ready to go.
I can't force her. But I don't want to watch either. I can't.
I'm ready. I stand back. I'm going to.
This ending sucks. It's supposed to be
It's
happy.
over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
My shining star. Since I've known you, we've shed more blood than could ever fill the Cheon Thar. The wounds we sustained were the testament to our might. But last night, I swear to you, your touch healed every one of my bruises and wiped away every scar. Through you, I've been born anew.
A moment passes. Will's eyes glance up to his horns.
There's something I need to ask you. Something terrible. Something greedy. Something unreasonable. I'm the Blade of Avernus. I swore to cleanse the hells of the devils that threaten the coast. And I know my first target, Mizora. I won't let her claim one more soul, slay one more victim. I'm going to make my way to the hells and tear the horns right off her damned head. I want you to join me. A reasonable person would say no. I still want you to say yes.
Okay, I'm still very confused why, if I don't get an ending with Halsin, I am gonna be so annoyed. But I don't think Halsin's gonna want to go to hell. He was saying he wants to see green. A revenge quest? You're better than this, Will.
It's not about me. It's about every desperate soul Missoura will recruit to the Blood War. Every life she snuffs out on Zariel's whims. I want you to see my blade slice her wings off her back. To hear her groans as she dissolves into ash. Say you'll come.
Sorry, I want to go into the woods with Halsin, so...
So be it. The next we meet, my blade will be stained with Missoura's blood. All I can ask then is, wait for me. If you can't, if you won't, then know this. Wherever you go, you take my heart with you. So strong is my love that not even a devil could break it.
When we joined battle for the last time, I did not want to presume we would survive. To feel your touch again seemed like a distant dream. That made last night all the sweeter.
Not to mention exhausting. I don't know where you get your energy from.
Do not be so modest. You gave as good as you got. Part of me wishes we could stay in this room forever, you and I. But there is a new dawn breaking, and I have a part to play.
I remember you saying you wanted to seek a way for everyone to live a better life.
The wars of late have left many with nowhere to turn. Many lost their families, their homes. Some never had them to begin with. They need help. Help that this city cannot provide right now. I shall aid them to make a new place for themselves. In Thaniel's realm, under nature's watch. Now is the time for us to take care of each other. Already people are gathering to depart. The promise of a new life inspires great haste. At last count, there were 9 whole wagons of children in tow. They are my duty now. Daddy Halsin, they call me. Who am I to tell them otherwise?
In here, I can call you that too. A new community raised by your hands. I'd like to see that.
And so you shall, as soon as you come to visit. There will be much for you to see, and not a soul among our numbers who will not wish to praise the savior of Baldur's Gate. And well, I shall have my own selfish reasons for wanting to see you again. If you wish the same.
I do. I mean, I guess that means I can go with Will to fuck up the Hells, because apparently Halsin doesn't want me to come with him. It's Dorn all over again. Our hearts roam free, remember? Tend to your own dream. Our paths will cross if it's meant to be.
You are right, of course. There are no mistakes in nature. It is all a grand tapestry beyond mortal reckoning. You live your life, and I shall live mine. But forgive me the odd, hopeful glance towards the horizon. In search for you.
That's what you do. You always keep them missing you.
Halsin was eager to leave the city after the Netherbrain fell, although you remained for a 10-day to help the wounded. Some of them accompanied you when you left. Their homes were rubble, and the promise of a sanctuary sheltered from the city was appealing. They helped to build the place you now call home, hidden from those who are not welcome, open to any who need shelter. One day, Halsin returns from a patrol of the borders with a letter held in his jaw. You read it to him as you scratch behind his ear, an invitation to a gathering of your friends and allies, those who stood with you against the Absolute. The gathering will not be in the city that you saved, though. It will be where your adventures together began.
Hey, Withers. Is Asterion gonna come?
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Yeah. Oh, look at my Elmer. He's so big.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
I love your outfit. Are you joking? I've been counting down the days.
Honestly? So have I. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
Oh. Oh, Karlach's not gonna be here.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it?
Rude. We're always scrounging with Halson. Are you calling me chubby? I'll take that as a compliment. You look good too.
I suppose I do, don't I? I'm glad you seem well. Trudy.
The feeling's mutual. Tell me what you've been up to.
Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister.
Come on, tell all. Where have you been? What have you seen?
One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
Waterdeep, you say? Did you bump into Gale?
We had tea on his balcony. Tara even deigned to sit on my lap for a while. You know, I think entire forests must have been felled to quench that man's thirst for books. He seems to be doing well. In his element.
What else have you been doing?
Well, I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions. Word seems to have spread of what happened at the cloister. Now other chapters of Shar worshippers see me as a prime target to offer up to their lady as a sacrifice. Don't worry. I know their tired old tricks better than anyone. They'll need more than a hooded cloak and poisoned blade to best me. Especially when I have a friend on the inside keeping me abreast of their predictable little plans.
A friend on the inside? You mean Nocturne?
None other. The matter of her faith and allegiances remains complicated, let's say. But she is still my oldest friend. I have hopes that perhaps she might turn from Shar entirely given time. But that's a decision she will have to make for herself. If that day comes, I'll be ready.
What's next for you?
I don't know. which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to that. But enough about me. What have you been up to?
Tell her you've been living a quiet existence and you're very glad for it.
As am I. It's well deserved. And I dare anyone to argue otherwise. Hopefully, these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves.
Don't worry. We'll keep in touch.
I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable. After all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars. Don't be a stranger.
I love you, Shadowheart. Oh, look at my good boys are napping together.
It's good to meet again.
Hi, buddy.
Friend? Friend! You came!
You look so good in your armor.
Big brother Scratch, too! Happy.
You're a lot bigger than Scratch now.
Yes, big. But Scratch is smart. Teaches me many things. Like Big Brother.
Did I see that fucking D&D reference? No, I didn't. I'm glad Withers brought you here.
Withers? No. You smell very delicious. Follow smell, find you.
Fair enough. What have you been doing since last we met?
Lots. Make friends with a turtle, a cat, a kraken. Kraken eats my cat friend, so I bite, kill. With shiny clothes, I am strong. Tired now. Want sleep. Want cave.
You need someone to look after you. You could stay with me in Howson.
Bear man? He is big, but not bigger than me. I like him. I go to him.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
A familiar sight. Scratch can't quite speak around the thing he has in his mouth.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad Withers remembered to invite my favorite companion.
So am I. I've got a nice home in the city now. A girl named Mindy says I'm her best friend. She's mine too. Also you and Albert. I've got so many best friends, I hardly know who to snuggle. I missed your smell, but this thing I found had you all over it. I brought it for you, and I thought perhaps you'd like to throw it?
I'm so glad to hear you fared well since our travels together.
I certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think. And so will you.
This is a dangerous object. I'm not sure we should be playing with it.
You know best. But a little fetch never hurt anyone, as far as I know.
Wait. Oh, it's inert. He's not in it anymore. Oh, I still have the book of the Necromancy of Thay on it for some reason. Also, I picked up his food like an asshole. Here you go. Well, if it's inert, he can play with that. Hey, Minsk.
Breathe
Boo.
deep, Boo. The smell of heroes sings from every stone in this place. To meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsk and his hamster both. Oh, and for Happy also.
Yes. Honored, of course.
Withers didn't say we could bring guests?
He is not a guest, but your newest follower.
Oh?
It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved.
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
You probably
the guild should not
deserved
go
it.
creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, hmm? It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing achsome.
You're still chasing after the guild? I thought you'd made your peace with them.
So I have. Though it is a peace made more from blade and boot than it is any sense of brotherhood. 9 Fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels, and so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site, even from her. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same.
Yes, I'll rule it. I'll be better.
Oh, of course. It is still for Boo to decide if they live or die.
Oh, gods.
But enough, my friend! I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done.
But honestly, I've been missing all of you mostly.
No, my friend, do not begin this. It is too early in the evening for tears and passing Boo around for the blowing of noses. First, I must educate this sneak thief on the company he keeps. Will Ravengard, the blade of frontiers, devil-horned and angel-hearted. Lae'zel of Creshkiller, true child of Gith and true friend to Boo. Though she will and say it is not so. Gale, the man who would be a god, but then thought better of it. Boo thinks better of him for it too. Shadowheart, 2 gods tugged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair? Halsin, Archdruid of Arch... somewhere. He is a much better man than he smells. And there is... an absence. Karlak, who would have been the heart of this celebration, had she not lost her heart in turn. Saving your city was her last act in this life. Which is why Minsk will make sure the guild honors her, yes? Study them well, sneak thief. For the best among them will be a guide for your guild. Heroes who put the city before themselves. Who never falter in their duty. And more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host.
But wait!
Go, my friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them.
Who the heck are you? I kind of wish Astarion was here just a little bit. Hey, well.
Well now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
I've learned a lot since we last met. I missed you too, Jaheira.
Ah, how nice to be understood again. I have spent the past months bickering with builders and bankers, all to restore the city exactly as it was. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers, same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon, same cisterns overflowing, huh?
It's a kip, but it's our kip. I wouldn't change a thing.
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three, but nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two, if they don't expel her. Again.
Wait, you have children?
Ah, yes. Forgive me. There wasn't much time to offer hospitality with an elder brain looming over the city. They ask about you, of course. But I keep them a little too busy for stories. There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city. But so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
I have many homes. One of them is in a treehouse.
Quite a bit of climbing, then. I have no doubt the Archdruid keeps you active. But perhaps you can spare the details for later. Be well, cub. We will speak again. But first, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Lisa! Hello! Do you still hate me? I hope the answer is no.
Old friend.
Okay.
I thought slaying Vlaakith's hunters in the Cliffs of Swords' Teeth might be the month's pinnacle. But I was wrong. Being right here, with you, is an infinitely greater pleasure.
This is a much better welcome than I thought I was going to get, to be honest. I mean, he does. Have you seen him?
Were it not for you, I might not have known the value of partnership, connection. I found new allies now. New friends. People I trust and who trust me in return. We've heard word of a Githyanki outpost hidden deep in Chult, the last of Vlaakith's Sword Coast strongholds. We mean to slay every last Sarth and Kithrak. I thought perhaps you'd care to join us.
I'm in. We'll set out within the 10-day.
You always did have a great fire in your belly. I'm glad to see you have kept it kindled. Now go, mingle while you can. That's the word, right? Mingle? There is plenty of time yet for slicing scalps and tasting blood.
That is weirdly cute. I'm so happy that my two troublesome girls found happiness. I just wish that fucking Asterion had been able to do the same, but...
Past made present. I'm glad for it. For this.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, right. You. Hello.
I never got to see you through the whole game.
caught in your throat, dear? Anyway, I hear congratulations are in order. You helped Mr. Dicarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right?
Actually, Gale helped me.
That doesn't sound like him. But whichever way you want to remember it, well done, I suppose. You ought to come visit myself and Gale when you're able, if you can extract yourself from what I'm sure are very important responsibilities.
I quite like that. Thanks for the invitation.
We'll send word by pigeon when we've need of you. I used to have a taste for them, but a great many things have changed in recent months. Ta-ta, darling.
Hey, Gale.
Well, well. Look what the Tressim dragged in. Professor Gale Dicarios of Blackstaff Academy. Educator of the esteemed School of Illusion. A pleasure to remake your acquaintance.
That's great. Oh, I want to hug you, and you've become weirdly more attractive. I wonder why that is. I'm so happy for you.
Well, that was quite lovely. I'm glad you're as pleased to see me as I am you. I have to say, I'm quite grateful to just be Gale for the evening. I fear my students find me somewhat intimidating due to my, explosive former reputation. I seem to put the fear of the gods into them. Or the fear of Mystra, to be more specific. I surrendered the crown of Carsus to her, as I told you I would. And in return, she cured me of the orb at last. Even now, I struggle to put the feelings into words. It was like exhaling for the first time after holding my breath for so very long. Of course, I haven't clarified with my students that the orb is no longer a threat. The legend of my explosive capabilities is an excellent means of controlling a classroom. Too good, if anything. I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the study of magic can be. But it'd be easier to crack a smile on an intellect devourer than some of my pupils.
Don't worry. I can say from experience, you're an excellent teacher.
Ah, so you still remember our little lesson?
Of course I do.
It was quite something to share such a moment with you, though it vanished all too quickly. You were, of course, indulging me in submitting to such a lesson. Teaching you was hardly an effort at all. Not like my present cohort of apprentices.
I'm really good at
they
submitting
try
to
their best,
lessons.
of course, when they can manage to stay awake.
The cheek of them! Nothing a well-placed swipe from Tara can't fix, though.
And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned?
I found solace in the wilds once more. Where there is nature, I will always find my purpose.
From you, I'd expect nothing less. I've told my students plenty of tales about our escapades. You're something of a hero to them, you know? I'd be delighted to introduce you to my current cohort as a guest lecturer, perhaps. I'm sure they'd have plenty of questions for you.
I'd be honored. To share knowledge with those eager to learn is the most natural impulse there is. And besides, it would give me a opportunity to call you Professor... What was his last name? Dexon? Dirkskin? Fuck, I've already forgotten it. Professor Gale.
Well, I, for one, can't wait. And I say with some confidence, neither can they. Of course, you'll be most welcome to stay with me in my tower. My apologies, Tara. That would be our tower.
Have to keep the missus happy.
It will give us plenty of time to catch up on your adventures. I'm very curious to know what you've been up to these past months. But I suspect the telling of that tale would keep you tied to me all evening.
And that would just be terrible.
So, in the spirit of selflessness, I encourage you to mix and mingle for now, with time enough to come.
Right, Professor Decarius. Hey, Volo.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed.
Thank you.
Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
It's wonderful to see you, Volo. How have you been?
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
I love it.
I knew you would. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Oh, you're such a dork. I miss Karlak. And Asterion, too. I want to end my adventure.
My love. Oh, gods. I smell like a 70-year-old cinder. Withers yanked me from Avernus with my blade halfway through a Cambion's belly without so much as a chance at washing up. I'll forget all that. By the stars' light and the moon's glow, it's so good to see you, and I've got so much to tell you. The Hell Hunt's no mere duty. It's a thrill. The demons I've disintegrated, the devilkin I've bled, the stories I could share. I don't suppose you'd indulge me.
A tale of battle told by the legendary Blade of Avernus? I'm all ears.
Yes, but just the one, or I'll be yammering all night. You want to hear about the Amnitsu at the Styx, the three-tusked Orthon, or the invading Goristroy?
A three-tusked Orthon. Go on.
Word travels fast when a devil crosses the Delambir Vale near Daggerford. It had traveled a hell rift to a long-forsaken shrine. Luckily, the trail it scorched into the frontiers was hard to miss. It led to an isle of cracked rock in Avernus, floating amid a molten sea. The Orthon stood heaving, breath like brimstone and ash. And then it charged, splitting the ground with every thud so fast it left a trail of smoke. I could barely nick it. Not with a blade, not with an arrow. It was the War Devil's weight that proved its own undoing. The third charge it made, I struck the rock with hail of thorns. The ground split apart the moment the beast stomped onto it. The Orthon slowly sunk, howling into the magma beneath. I let two of its tusks sink with it. The third I sliced free and presented to the first Duke of Daggerford, a rare trophy to grace his walls.
Oh, so you're a ranger now. And Mizora, is she next on your kill list?
She's kept herself hidden, the wily arsehole that she is. But turns out there's a way I could find her. I'm in contact with a diabolist out in Kalimshan, an expert on devils and their infernal tricks. And she's got some thoughts about my old sending stone of an eye. If my patron could use it to track me, we might be able to track her. Or so the theory goes. We meet in a 10-day. If the Diabolist's right, the eye could lead me right to Mazora. It's past time her old pet gets to sink in his fangs.
Your father must be proud of you. Have you been visiting?
I've seen him more than a few times. And he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last Fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but he's teaching the Fist a new lesson.
Incredible story. I wish I'd been there to see it play out.
I wish you'd been there to join in. Oh, to battle together, just like the old days. I suppose that's my way of saying I miss you. Tonight, I toast not just the people we've become, but the people we were. Warriors, winners, saviors, lovers. My heart is still yours, and so it will be, until time stops and the plains split to pieces.
You've done a lot of killing for a warlock without his powers.
I won't lie. Losing the Eldritch Blasts and the Hexes took some getting used to.
Hey, baby.
Nothing but void, where once there was hellfire. So I stoked new fires in myself, using the lessons my father once taught me. The Blade of Avernus is a ranger, a hunter of the most hellish prey. Go on, my treasure. The night's young. You shouldn't waste a moment of it. Or waste a single drop of wine, for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops. Did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
If you can actually drink half a dozen bottles of wine, then you will have a very good night's sleep indeed, I imagine. Elston! Hi. I always save you for last.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more.
The feeling's mutual. I've missed you.
We have all pined for each other's company, I sense. I cannot imagine otherwise after what we shared. That bond was forged in a crucible that can never be stoked again, Oak Father willing. It is a bond that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
You sound like you need a hug.
I always do. Should I ever decline, assume a doppelganger has taken my place.
Yay, I get to hug everybody. Watch the horns.
That was more than worth the wait.
Let's not shortchange ourselves. How about a kiss?
How thoughtless of me. Come here. There it is. That is what I've been missing.
You got all dressed
Now,
up, too.
We have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
I could listen to you talk all day, but if you insist.
Please, spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see. My charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake.
Oh, he's so cute. Had I known bedtime tales were a possibility, I'd have sought you out at camp.
Ha! You would ask to be tucked in next. But whatever the intrepid adventurer needed, I would have been glad to provide.
I expect you'll have a few tales that will need to wait until they are older.
More than a few, I should think. At least I shall be equipped to explain the birds and the bees when the time comes. But I hope that time is quite a while off yet.
Alright, let's see what I have.
I am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Well, I've seen things that are all mouths and all eyes, so I mean, all ears can't be that bad. Regale Halsin with tales of my last 6 months.
You have kept yourself busy. I expected no less, in truth. I shall be able to keep the children enthralled for a few more nights yet, thanks to you. And should you wish to retell of your exploits in person, well, I shall not object to a night off. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
Tell me how you've been faring. You wanted to form a new settlement, didn't you?
Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Rythwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
Sounds wonderful.
It is, truly. Though a more complex, evolving beast than I could ever have anticipated. I spoke often of balance before. Only now do I realize the balance is no simple, fixed thing. We welcome folk from all walks of life. Anyone who wishes for a new start. Naturally, it can be chaotic at times, but it is a thrilling sort of chaos. It thrives in ways I could never have dreamed of.
I am almost out of my water, but I will drink. Hello, Mr. Altam. I actually am straight up just out of my drink. That is tragic. I'm glad you're happy.
As am I. I may age more slowly than most, but I do believe I've gained some new laughter lines of late.
Don't say that. Tell me about Daniel and Oliver. Do you see much of them?
Quite often. They come and go as they please, but with so many playmates to avail of, they are far from strangers. They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned.
Still partial to roaming in bear form, I take it?
I spend half my days in ursine form. The children demand it. I had a score of them taking turns riding upon my back just days ago. I'm glad they are so comfortable with the Oakfather's creations. But they must learn that not all are as amiable as I am. A lesson for another time, though. They deserve some joy. As for roaming, that impulse has dwindled, I must admit. Perhaps because I have found where I am meant to be.
You seem more settled than I expected of you. I thought that was against your nature.
As did I, but somehow I feel like I no longer need to roam. That I have found something worthy laying roots for. Amazing what can be discovered about oneself, even at a ripe old age.
You're not old. What of the Grove? Do you stay in touch?
On occasion, but I prefer not to interfere. Francesca of the High Forest is Archdruid now, and by all accounts, she has proven to be a steady and wise influence. Even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence.
I may have volunteered you for something if you'll forgive me. Might your new community have room for a well-behaved owlbear?
Do you truly even need to ask? Of course! Who could not open their home to a befeathered hero of Baldur's Gate? And I did promise the children I would bring them back a surprise. Oh, imagine their faces. Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really.
Oh.
Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle? I made this.
Did you make me a duck?
Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
Oh, I love it. It's lovely. Thank you. You're a sentimental creature at heart, you know that?
Oh, I am well aware, trust me. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on, enjoy the festivities.
I got a whittled duck. No, I don't want to drop it. A duck whittled out of wood. It smells of the deep forest. Oh. And it's on its side for some reason. It'll fit right next to my Necromancy of Thay book. Where's Withers? Is he...
Cool, fresh air. By the living gods, I need it.
Is he where the ending of our adventure is? He is, okay.
Thou feelst it still. She is not here. She who was the boldest.
Karlach, yeah.
Hast thy thoughts been with brave Karlach often?
Can't you bring her back?
She would not come.
The world is so much worse for her being gone. There was no one like her.
Correct. Not in planes material, elemental, not transitive can her like be found. In but 10 days, an entire life was lived. More than mortal years. Mortal centuries were hers. Thy band, thy bond, gave that life to her.
I'm so glad she was in my life too.
In the fugue plane, her soul burns so bright, it pains the gods to look upon. Recall that in time, all changeth and all is rejoined. Thou shalt be with her again.
I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now.
Also, the Emperor didn't come.
Played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself. But for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
Look how attentive that boy is in the background. To the greatest friends I could dream of.
To you.
Oh, what a nice game. I'm only sad about two things. One, that the Emperor wasn't at the party. Would have been fun to flirt with him again. And that, although I do understand why, that Asterion wasn't mentioned at all. What a nice game. Well, I didn't think it would take 4 hours, to be honest, because I wasn't expecting a Citadel-esque ending, I guess. Because RPGs very rarely give you, like, a true epilogue where you get to sit and talk with everybody, but I'm glad that they did, because that's definitely been one of the strongest points of this game, has been the companions. So giving them a big spotlight at the end was great. But we did it. We beat the game. Pop, pop, pop. We did it. No, do it again. No. Maybe someday I'll play it again and I'll do like a darker Jeevel run or something in a couple, like a year or more maybe, but I'm ready to move on to something else. The Baldur's Gate series was great. I had a wonderful time, but I'm ready to move on to our next adventure, which will be, hopefully, short little game, which I'll have to look. Should be, Astrologaster, which its time to beat is expected to be 7.5 hours. So, I think that was the completionist run. And I tend to take longer, so it could be 2 weeks or so of that. Or, not 2 weeks, 2 days of that. You would hate the Dirge run, you straight up can't have Will or Karlach. I mean, that's fine. They featured so heavily in this playthrough that it would be nice to maybe actually, like, play through it correctly, quote-unquote correctly, and, like, do a run with Gale, Asterion, and Lae'zel, and just, like, be evil and be like, yeah, Gale, become a god. Fuck the Emperor, but not in the way I did the first time. Oh, it's our favorite song. It's the camp song. But the whole point of the Dark Urge run would be to play the game completely differently than the first time that I did.
Darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do and I still want to live. I feel your breath upon.
But like I said, that'll be a while from now, if I ever do it. Where's the Emperor? I must have missed him. He's probably up at the top and went by quickly.
It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do if I can only leave.
Yeah, what I think I'll do is I'll maybe try to draw my character in a super sketchy style in the outfit for this so that I can make the thumbnail for Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and 3 and maybe finally get all that shit uploaded to my VOD channel. I can't upload anything right now because I still don't have my ID and I need it, but like I said, I might steal one of my roommates' and just pretend. I don't know if you actually need to have your own ID, because I don't think they have my name, so I think you just have to have an ID so that it proves that you're a real person, I guess. So that might be like what I try to do Saturday afternoon, is actually do that stuff. And there's another little project I want to try to do that I will announce on Twitter, and we'll see how it goes.
My only one. There's more to do if we can only leave. The clock won't stop and this is what we get.
The Red Queen. Ooh, there's actually something else I want to do before I forget. I want to go into the channel points, and I want to wait, hold on. Rewards? No. Channel points. Manage. Okay, manage rewards. And I'm going to add a new reward. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to add a new sorry. I added a new reward, like a channel point redeem for adding a game onto my spreadsheet. So I have a spreadsheet of all of the games that I want to play on stream eventually. And if you have a game that you would like me to play, or that you think I should play, you can use the channel points to redeem it and let me know, and I will add it to the list. You already know Hades is on the list. You've seen the spreadsheet. Hades is on the list, and it is in my Steam. Yeah. I mean, obviously it has to be a game that is allowed to be played on Twitch, of course. But yeah, if somebody redeems something, yeah, but bump it up the list. Maybe I will for spreadsheet games that are added from channel points. Because I have kind of been in the mood for a hack and slash, so maybe I will. Maybe I'll put like a little horror games. Yeah, sure, I'll play horror games. My only games that I would prefer not to play would be Souls games, like, you know, Dark Souls and Elden Ring, because nobody wants to see me play games like that, because I just get very frustrated, and not in a fun way, like in a quiet, angry way. And I just don't have fun with those kinds of games, because I'm not very good at video games, but yeah, absolutely, I'll play horror games. I'm usually down to play just about anything. It's not even fuming. I get weird. When I played Dark Souls 1 once for like an hour, and it took me a good 45 minutes to get past the first boss, and I was playing it with a significant other at the time, and I would just sit there quietly and be frustrated with myself. And I'm not an entertaining, angry person. I just sit there and get annoyed, and I just complain. But I will put Hades. I'll put a little thing next to Hades that's like, this is the game that I played next. I've already assigned myself to Astrologaster, but after Astrologaster, I'll play Hades. So I'll put a little blue mark. It's like, this is the game that I play next. And speaking of, in the spreadsheet, we have to put the date, which is 1/5/2024. We started on December 22nd and finished on January 5th. So it took us 8, 9. It took us 14 days. 14 days of streaming to finish Baldur's Gate 3. And I was sick for a chunk of it, so it wasn't even like double stream. So I genuinely thought it would have taken me longer to play Baldur's Gate 3. Because but I don't know, I had heard that it took longer than, I don't know how many hours my friend said it would take. But I think I finished it faster than I expected I was gonna. But I also think I skipped a lot of sub-content in Act 3 because I was ready for the game to be over by that point. So I was like, because there was something like an artist sub-quest that I just never got. Your first one was a solid 180 hours? How? Like, I don't feel like I skipped a lot of content. But this run took... I can't... Hold on. Game overview. Yeah, almost 91 hours. So it once the credits and everything are done, this run took me 91 hours. So I do not understand how you did 180. Not saying that you didn't, I'm just saying that I just don't know how. I don't think you went to the Zentarum hideout in Act 1, though. That doesn't sound familiar, so maybe I didn't. But, like, again, I wasn't actively not doing things. I just genuinely must have missed some content then. Where would that have been? Because I feel like I went everywhere in Act 1. That is the artist thing? Oh. Then yeah. Under Joaquin's Rest. Yeah, I definitely didn't do that. No. Well, no, I must not have. But I feel like I went under there. Didn't I? I must not have. My god, there are still more credits. Well, I tried. If the game didn't lead me there and I didn't wander there, which I did so often, then, you know, what am I supposed to do? Oh, thank you. It'll be nice to have you back in chat, Pedro. Hopefully, the next game you will not stop yourself from watching. And hopefully you finish your own playthrough soon and get to see the ending for yourself. It was a fun game. Definitely, obviously, my favorite of the trilogy, but they're very different games, so I don't think that that's a, you know, necessarily a fair thing to say. How long do you think they can make these credits? I have 700 in total on BG3, but I haven't played a lot of the available companions. Oh, so, like, you play as the available companions? Also, Bazel is a great name. Fair enough. God, these credits. I don't even know what did these people do? There's so many of them. Ooh, I like this music. Oh my god, special thanks. And we're back at, oh god. It's literally gonna be hour-long credits. It's like the end of it's like the end of an Avengers movie. Can I at least get a mid-credit scene? Might be a localization? I don't know. I don't know what, like, obviously the special thanks is something completely different, but I don't know what those last names were. There were a lot of them. Oh shit, it might be over. Oh yeah, was he? I'll be honest, I haven't been reading them. Yumi, my cat. There's somebody on the team named their cat Yumi. What a Chad. Myself. Thank you to myself. Zebrin the cat. We always gotta thank the animals. Selma, the cat. Giles for being the most kawaii potato.
I
Oh, come on. Game, you have more than 3 songs you can play.
I didn't know you well back then. I blame it on luck and fate. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh darling, get me drunk and make me feel.
My praise and total devotion to coffee. Shout out to the boys. To my dad who brought home a Sega Mega Drive.
I broke my chains. There's more to do and I still want to live. I feel your breath upon my neck. A soft caress as cold as death.
Thanks to my cats, Hilda and Venta, for the purr therapy. My dog Oliver, who helped final the game by begging for food in the kitchen and barking at playtesters. To the ultimate troll, he knows why. Fly Hunter Buttons and Tori the Cardboard Destroyer. To my wife. That's my wife. And my 2 cats, Ship and Shippo. You named your cats Ship and Shippo. And my 4 fur babies. To my dog Pippin, oh, who left us during production. That's sad.
There's more to do if we can only live. The clock won't stop and this is what we get.
My dog Dobby. Oh, work from home. God, did they just let every single person who did anything on this game do a thank you? I was joking about hour-long credits, but I think we might get there. Noodle. Noodle and Gandalf. Remember. Bonds the dog. Makuro. I don't know what kind of animal you are, but you're a furry one. I think they mostly just think they're friends and family. But one person did thank themselves, so legal bits. Oh, look at that animated logo. And for viewers like you, thank you. Also, the credits were in 30 FPS. Or wait, no, they weren't. It was because I was tabbed out. Oh,
there
shit, there is an
thou
after.
art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
What is that implying? I feel like that's almost implying that Withers was... What was the name of the god that the three of them killed together? It was like... It wasn't Jackal, but I felt like it started with a J. Rip to my god of choice in this setting. Who was that second guy? Baal was like Orin and Kirik was like Ketheric. But Gortash wasn't that second guy? I don't know. But, hold on. Hydro mute. We have to start looking up Baldur's Gate 3 post credit. Let's see. Okay, stop it. Okay. So you did it. Baldur's Gate 3 is over. Well, your first campaign is anyway. And once more, you decided to destroy the Netherbrain and eradicate all Illithid tadpoles from the Forgotten Realms. World is saved, blah blah blah. As the credits finish rolling, a sea of evolving withers, the skeletons you'd go to if you wanted to respect your characters. In this short scene, Withers looks upon a blah blah blah. That's what I thought! I was right! It says, I believe this is implicit confirmation that Withers' true identity is a deity in the Forgotten Realms, and he disguised himself to help our party bring about an end to the Dead Three's plot. It seemed this is also confirmed in a book found in Baldur's Gate 3 that Withers is Jurgal, the Lord of the End of Everything. That was my theory when I saw that post-credit, was that he was Jurgal. Like, Catharek transformed into something related to Miracle and Order. Yeah, I thought that was weird. That he just kind of didn't do anything. You can actually speak with Bane through Gortash. And does he basically be like, go fuck yourself? Yeah, that was my takeaway from that post-credit scene, was that Withers was actually Jurgal, which would make sense because the dude was casting True Resurrection on the reg and didn't seem to have too much of an issue with it. So he had to be somebody pretty powerful. And I guess it would be interesting to go back to the beginning. Like go back into his tomb. What tomb did we res him from? Like, what was that temple to originally? Does anybody remember? It was a temple of Jurgal. Am I a fucking genius? Putting all of the pieces together in a story that I barely pay attention to? Interesting. See, I paid just enough attention to the lore of Baldur's Gate while I was playing the first two that I was able to solve the mystery of Baldur's Gate 3. Because if I hadn't played those games and read those books and learned about the three gods, I definitely don't think I learned enough about it in Baldur's Gate 3 to know about whatever the fuck was going on with Baal, Baal, and Miracle. So, if I take nothing else away from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, is it helped me solve the post-credit scene in Baldur's Gate 3 and understand the implications of it. We love that for me. Alright, well that is it for Baldur's Gate 3. We're done. We finished the game and I can stop being sad now. Thank you so much to everyone who came on this journey with me. I appreciate it so much. I'm very excited to start a new game tomorrow. We will be playing a little game, which I'm actually gonna close that because God, that music is loud. I can sometimes read. Not all of the time, but some of the time I can read. We'll be playing a little game called Astrologaster, which is it's a little, like, basically visual novel fun game of you are a dude in the 1800s in medieval London or England, and you try to solve medical problems using astrology, as you did in medieval times. So that'll be a fun little adventure, I think. Should be about 8 hours, so that's what the completionist said. So it might be about 2 to 4 streams worth. And then, as per requested by Gall, we'll be playing Hades after that. It'll be my first time playing Hades. And I'm interested in trying a new hack and slash kind of game. I think that'll be fun after playing 3 RPGs in a row. That'll be fun. And I'm really excited to do that with you guys. So again, thank you so much to, over the last month, every single person that has come to my stream, followed, lurked, helped me solve a puzzle I was stuck on in any of the Baldur's Gate games. You know, whether you were here for all 3, 1, 2, and 3, or if you showed up, you know, at the tail end of Baldur's Gate 3. I appreciate you all so much. I can't wait to play more games with you in the future. I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday evening. Thank you so much for spending some of it with me. We're gonna raid someone, which we never do. We're gonna raid Kit because she's streaming League of Legends, but more importantly, she is my artist. She is the person that has made all of the emotes, that has made my lovely avatar, and has just brought so much joy and personality, you know, into the stream for me, and really kick-started my journey, and I appreciate her so much. So if you would be so kind as to come on this raid with me to... I can't remember how this is done. Damn it. It's not how that's done. Kit Celine. If you'd come on this raid with me and use your follower emote, we have the raid emote. If you'd use that emote that she drew, I would appreciate it so much. I very rarely get to raid her because she's on European time and is very rarely streaming at this time. So come along with me and spam that emote and have a wonderful weekend if I don't see you all again. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye. Mwah.